Hello and welcome to another Precision Flyer Repairs video. This video is in my series of videos called Off the Shelf, where I take an engine, operating car, or accessory that's for sale off the shelf and provide you a brief video about it. This video is about the Lionel American Flyer Pennsylvania Railroad Alco PB1 with conventionally controlled rail sounds. And it's done in a very nice satin or semi-gloss, Tuscan red or brown, Pennsylvania road color. The trucks are similarly semi-gloss, and I don't know if they're like that on the PA units that come for this car to be added as an extra two, but I kind of like the way these aren't real glossy trucks and their finish is semi-gloss or satin to match the finish of the shell. But the thing that really is impressive about this and drew me to purchase it in the first place is the sound system. The horn is one of the loudest and clearest and tonal quality pleasing horn that I've heard in any of their B units. The bell is clear, and when the unit is stationary, you can conventionally activate some tower talk or crew chatter, but the horn's remarkable. The engine revs also notch up as the unit is pulled faster and faster, and then they notch down to an idle when it slows and finally comes to a stop. That's pretty nice, and for a conventional controlled environment, I'd say a pretty realistic electronic recorded experience. It's not a legacy controlled engine, it's not a TMCC controlled sound system car. It's for being conventionally controlled and pulled. So with it, I have a American Flyer by Gilbert 371 GP7. Can't get much more conventional than that. It is for sale, and for the complete list of my trains for sale with their prices, please visit my website at www.precisionflyerrepairs.com. Click on the link. That'll take you to the most updated copy of the list. I update it there about once a week. It's sold with all of its original packaging. There's the shipping carton for it, its protective liner bag, its famous blue and yellow American Flyer retail box, the form-shaped styrofoam tray with its protective plastic sheet and ribbons, the top clear protective cover, the owner's manual with barely a page creased, and two sound activation buttons, one for the horn, one for the bell, and I honestly don't think they've ever been removed from the carton because I haven't had to use them, given that I run this with TPC 400s and a cab 2. So without any further ado, I'm going to fire this up. I don't have a recording made, but we'll just run it around, sound the horn and the bell, and see if I can get that little cab talk to work as well. There we go, we're in neutral. There you hear after the initial power up, drops down to an idle. Cab talk. The crew has just been cleared. They can pull away. There's the bell. Beautiful, clear bell. But that horn, is just remarkable. And I'll tell you, it can be heard above the din of trains running in a room, even at a train show. Really nicely done. So here we go. Pull away. You hear it revving up just a little bit. Revving up some more. and revving up even more. Is that one terrific horn? That noise that you hear is the deep flanges of the Gilbert American Flyer diesel rubbing the tops of the S-Trax ties. Nothing produced by the B unit. It's gliding along quietly. Let me see if I can get that brake squeal. It also has brake squeal. There you heard the flange squeal. It went around the curve, either kind of tightly or quickly. You'll get flange squeal. That's a nice feature. And if we slow it down, there you go. You heard the brake squeal because it had a sudden stop. So you've got horn, bell, tower talk, crew chatter, flange squeal, brake squeal, all in a conventional controlled environment. And if, in fact, you put a 9-volt battery in it, when you do your reversing, the 9-volt battery will prevent sound interruption, and there's a shutdown sound sequence that will get played when you have the 9-volt battery installed. I don't have the 9-volt battery installed, but if you were to, then you can even have a richer rail sounds, conventional environment experience. So there you go. If for no other reason, you might consider buying this to pilfer the sound system out of it, because this chassis is compatible with some other Lionel or Gilbert American Flyer B unit shells. I'll turn off so you can hear me talk a little easier. This shell is compatible with some other B unit shells, but not all of them. However, many of them you can get it to work with if you use some bits of tubing and adapt it to that other shell where the stems might be too short.